Congrats to Christopher Bell and the 20 Ream team on the Coke 600 win last night at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Congrats to him, Adam Stevens, Joe Gibbs Racing, and Toyota on the win. Yeah, it was an abbreviated Coke 600. I wish they would have had to, gotten the full distance, but, well, if they would have restarted it, it probably would not have been till 1 o'clock, and it would have been over at 3. It wasn't a NASCAR decision or anything. It was a network decision, and I hate that because I wanted to see the full Coke 600, but it didn't happen. But give Christopher Bell credit for being up front when he needed to and got his second win of the year. So congrats to those guys. Second is Brad Keselowski. Third is William Byron. And fourth is Tyler Reddick after having to start in the rear. Fifth is Denny Hamlin. Sixth is was yesterday's pole sitter, Ty Gibbs. Seventh was Chase Elliott. Eighth was Ross Chastain. Ninth was Alex Bowman. And 10th is Josh Berry. Back-to-back top 10 finishes for him, where he got a 4th at Darlington a couple weeks ago and a 10th last night. And 11th was Bubba Wallace. 12th was Martin Truex. 13th, I got to give a shout out to Justin Allgaier. On short notice, he's never been in this next-gen car. Hasn't been in this car all year. Filled in for Kyle Larson. And for him to finish 13th and to never race in these kind of cars is really impressive. Plus, he was back on the lead lap twice to stay on the lead lap. So for him to finish 13th, keep the car clean for Kyle Larson, he did a pretty good job. So I want to give kudos to Justin Allgaier on that part. An Xfinity Series regular doing that. That was pretty impressive. So Justin, you did a great job for Kyle Larson, filling in for him yesterday. So kudos to you, bud. 14th was Joe Logano. 15th was Kyle Busch. 16th, Michael McDowell. 17th was Todd Gillen. 18th was Daniel Hemrick. I thought he did pretty decent. He hung around the top 20 most of the night. So that was around the top 20 for him most of the night. So 18th wasn't bad. 19th was Eric Jones. 20th, Austin Cindric. 21st was Carson Hocevar. 22nd, Justin Haley. 23rd was Chris Buescher. 24th was Daniel Suarez. 25th, one of my drivers, Chase Briscoe. He was around a top 15, top 20 car most of the night. The result doesn't show it, but he did finish 25th, but the results doesn't show it. I think he was a little bit better than that. But, yeah, Chase Briscoe got 25th. Until we get a waiver from Kyle Larson, he's like 11 points behind, so, of Chris Buescher for the last playoff spot. So unless things change in that department, he's 11 points. Right now it's supposed to be 26th, Ryan Preece. The 27th is Austin Dillon. We'll get to him in a minute. 28th is Shane Van Gisbergen, my Xfinity Series driver and my Xfinity Series regular. He did well both races this weekend. He finished in the top 15 in the Xfinity race on Saturday and stayed with it there and got the laps, all the laps, so that was good. And he finished on the lead lap yesterday or last night's Cup race. So I know it's 28th finish, but for him to learn all these tracks and all that, finish on the lead lap, and for him to complete all the laps that were there last night, I thought he did pretty well in that department. But as an SVG fan, Shane Van Gisbergen fan in the Xfinity Series. I'm looking forward to these next 2 weeks with these road courses with Portland and Sonoma, where he has a shot to win one of these 2 races. So, I'm looking forward to these next 2 Xfinity races for him as a fan of his. So, I'm ready. So, good luck. Hopefully, Shane can win one of those next 2 races and lock himself there in the Xfinity Series playoffs. 29th was 7-time Cup champion Jimmy Johnson. 30th was John Hunter Nemechek. 31st, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. got fined $75,000 last week. 32nd was Harrison Burton. 33rd, Zane Smith. 34th, Kaz Grala. 35th, Corey LaJoie. And 36th is my one of my Truck Series drivers there, Ty Dillon. 37th was BJ McLeod. 38th was Noah Gregson, who got involved in that accident there with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And 39th was Ryan Blaney. He had a tire go down, and they were trying to fix it on pit road, but they couldn't fix it enough in the time because the damaged vehicle policy. And if you can't fix your vehicle in a certain amount of time, and you're not at minimums, and if you can't be at minimums, don't think you'll be at minimum speed, then I think you're done for the race. But if you don't get your car fixed in time on the damaged vehicle policy, for the most, I think you're done for the day, unfortunately. So that's where Ryan Blaney finished, was 39th. And 40th was J.J. Yaley. And that rounds out your finishing order. And as for Austin Dillon, just an off night for us. It happens from time to time, but we're getting off the truck all right. Our qualifying effort is pretty decent. It's just frustrating. We just can't get the results we want. But yeah, we are like 160 something behind Chris Buescher for the last playoff spot. So I've said it before, we're gonna have to win. We have no other choice. I'm still an Austin Dillon fan. I know it hasn't been the year for us, or for him, but I'm still a loyal AD fan. I'm sticking with my driver, because that's what real fans do, through the good and the bad. Because when you're a loyal fan, like I am, and you see your driver win once in a while, it makes it that much sweeter. So hopefully we can get AD could go to some good racetracks for him coming up, have some good finishes, and sneak a win before we go to Darlington as the last regular season playoff race. So we have to win our way in. That's the only way. We can't point our way in. So still a proud Austin Dillon fan. Still proud to be a fan of his through thick and thin. And yeah, good luck to AD in his next race in St. Louis at Worldwide Technology Raceway. So hope he has a good run there. I'm a glass half full type of guy, so hopefully we can win it there. Who knows? Sport of NASCAR. So I'm gonna close this out, and let's go AD.